Hello and welcome to a Shocker Rares report for Saturday morning, August 3rd. If you like these Rares report, click on like and share them with a friend. Easter egg prices faded off slightly through the day, not much action in Easter egg prices at all. But the big shocker for me was the surge in prices of pumpkin. It went way up in price. You can see it exploded out of the weekly prices, although it doesn't look that much in the daily chart because it's only 1 day's worth of data. When you compare it to the rest of the data, this is a big move. I was interested to see this starting last night, and when I got up this morning, the prices were still steady. It wasn't a little blip. So this is a shocker to me. This is a surprise. And very important when a shocker like this happens in the market, especially when we're bouncing off all these significant lows all over the place. Now I'm looking at the rest of the markets thinking perhaps they could shock me too. Yesterday I pulled out the pen here and I put a line and showed where the prices had bounced 3 times off this low and said it's a high risk trading signal, and prices of disc have gone up from there. Half jug of wine prices recovered slightly as well, but when we look at this, it could be considered to be a straight line, I guess. So this could be bouncing off those levels. Heading on now to party hats, we see that the shocker has not gone as far as to move the party hats. They've been staying pretty steady all the way through, as we'll see, with a bit of strength wobbling around, but staying essentially flat out of this touch off of a very significant low price. So it's still not a buy signal here, but it is consolidating. Same thing with the green. When we see it on the weekly, that's the most important chart. Red party hat showed a little bit of surge in price, but you can see it's pretty much flat after this big drop, recovery, and then gone flat. Now, I would expect this to be going down, but with the shocker of the pumpkin and disc of returning, now I'm looking at this market a little differently. White party hat stayed the same price over the last 24 hours, but you can see that the price has been bumped up in the day before that. And blue party hat as well, prices were bumped up slightly and then have held steady. This is a significantly lower low, so I would be calling for prices to continue on their downtrend, except for that shocker price tag. So with that shocker price in pumpkin, I am now looking at this perhaps to be a bottom again. I'm not ready to buy into it yet, and I would certainly be quickly selling out if it broke below this. And when we go on to blue Halloween mask, we can see a little bit stronger prices here. Many times off this low. If it is gathering to change directions, this is certainly put in its time. Red Halloween could be doing much the same thing. Even in this long monthly chart, that's a massive triangle. Now if we just ignore the fact that that bounced a little lower and use this kind of chart, with the price shocker in mind, this could be a turnaround chart. Now it's time to watch it more carefully. And here we have Santa Hat, which has been refusing to follow the crash recently of the rares. It's been staying very flat. I thought this was a flag for lower prices, but then prices have gone into this channel and right at the top again, just ready for me to buy if it does surge a little bit higher than this. And there you have it for the Shocker Rares report. It's a shocker because I was expecting all prices to continue fading down, and to see one of the edibles really explode up in a good percentage increase makes me now look at all of the rest of the markets, and maybe this is a bottom and not a point where it's going to slide down further. And these kind of shockers are the thing that separates the really good traders from the average trader. We've got to really be on top and ready to react as soon as a shocker like this happens, and then be as nimble as possible and get out if it doesn't go your way. But when the markets are doing this kind of thing, there is a flag and a buy signal shaping up. This is Link Builder from LumbridgeCity.com. Thanks again for watching.